Donald Trump suffered a humiliating legal defeat on Saturday when U.S. District Judge Amy Berman Jackson ruled that the firing of Hampton Dellinger, who happened to be the head of the Office of Special Counsel, was in fact illegal. Now, Mr. Dellinger was fired early on in the Trump administration. He filed a lawsuit against them last month, arguing that he was appointed and approved by the Senate to start a 5-year term beginning in the year 2024. There's only certain reasons why the head of the Office of Special Counsel can be fired, and I didn't meet any of that criteria. And Judge Jackson agreed, and for the record, the U.S. Supreme Court had also issued a temporary injunction at one point saying that Mr. Dellinger could in fact remain on the job. So not looking great for Donald Trump when this case goes to the Supreme Court. And yes, the DOJ has already filed a notice that they are going to appeal it to the U.S. Supreme Court. But it's not just that the judge ruled against Donald Trump, it's how the judge ruled against Donald Trump. That, to me, is what is remarkable. Here is what she said. The special counsel is supposed to withstand the winds of political change and help ensure that no government servant of either party becomes the subject of prohibited employment practices or faces reprisals for calling out wrongdoing by holdovers from a previous administration or by officials of the new one. Basically saying, this guy needs to have his job so that he's not one of your cronies and he can actually call out when someone in your administration is breaking the law. You know, she didn't mention this, but kind of like, I don't know, maybe the world's richest man getting to kill a contract that the FAA has with Verizon so that he can give it to his own company, Starlink, right? That kind of seems like a massive conflict of interest that a head of the Office of Special Counsel would probably want to look into. And of course, it makes sense for Donald Trump to not want these watchdogs looking over his administration's shoulder every day. We know that a lot of what they've done, based on the rulings we have seen so far in court, is not exactly on the level. And we know that things that haven't been challenged in court yet, again, like Elon Musk killing the Verizon contract to give it to himself, probably also illegal. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that we need people like Dellinger for. Also, he would be, as the head of the Office of Special Counsel, they're in charge of, whistleblower complaints, investigating those. They're in charge of enforcing the Hatch Act, all sorts of things. They pursue disciplinary action against employees who punish whistleblowers and provide a channel for employees to disclose government wrongdoing. So, lots of things. And again, Dellinger was approved, confirmed by the Senate. So this is not somebody that Donald Trump necessarily has the authority to fire, as he was confirmed for a set term in office that, of course, will span the entirety of Donald Trump's time as president of the United States. So we'll see what the Supreme Court says. Again, so far, they've not been friendly with Trump on this issue, but that was just in preliminary hearings, right? Once it gets to them and, the brass tacks are down, anything could happen. I don't think that it's good, to be honest with you. I mean, just being real here, yes, the law is 100% on Mr. Dellinger's side. And if we didn't have a corrupt, skewed, far-right Supreme Court, this would be a slam dunk. But we don't get to imagine what it would be like if we had a different Supreme Court. We deal with what we have. And this Supreme Court that we have, probably not going to be super friendly because, again, it is controlled by right-wing conservatives, 3 of whom were put there by Donald Trump himself.
By now, you've probably heard about DeepSeek, who created AI that rivals ChatGPT's at a fraction of the cost. It's now the #1 app on most app stores. But every conversation you have through their app gets stored on Chinese servers and subject to Chinese censorship. If you want to test out DeepSeek's power without sharing all of your conversations with Beijing, then let me recommend my sponsor, Venice AI. Venice.ai is a generative AI platform that is private and permissionless. They utilize leading open source AI models to deliver text, code, and image generation to your web browser. There's no downloads, no installations of anything. Since DeepSeek made their model open source, the folks at Venice AI were able to edit it to keep it private and remove any bias injection or censorship. But it's not just China we have to worry about. ChatGPT literally has the former director of the NSA sitting on their board right now. Do we really think our conversations are private with American AI companies? We also know that these companies program their AIs to only give certain kinds of answers. So I love that Venice.ai doesn't spy on you or censor their AI. Messages are encrypted and your conversation history is stored only in your browser. You can take advantage of the Venice AI free trial and use the service. And even if you don't think that AI is for you, I encourage you to give it a try. I've used it many times to help me phrase something that I want to say when I'm struggling to come up with just the right words. AI is a great tool when you have a product that you trust. If you want to try Venice AI, you don't even need to create an account. You can just go to my link, venice.ai/ringofire, and start chatting. If you want access to a completely private and censorship-less DeepSeek model and other amazing features, use our link venice.ai/ringofire and code ringofire to get 20% off a pro plan.